Hello everybody, holy crap, my webcam looks horrible. Oh, let's fix that. Hi everybody, I know I'm late. I'm sorry Nog, I made you wait, I'm sorry. You'll get over it. Let's fix this webcam, what the hell happened to it? Oh my god. Well, that's a little bit better. A little bit. Hey, there we go. Now I'm actually visible in there. It doesn't look like a dark room anymore. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. We are gonna hop back into some RimWorld, and also not just a little disclaimer to throw out there. I did notify people that I was running late today. So if you're late to class, you know, it's because you didn't pay attention to Discord, so that's not on me. Sure, yeah, just you know, pop in Discord and you'll see. I let everybody know at 12:46 p.m. my time, so 2 hours ago, that I would be late, and then at 1:45 p.m. ETA 45 minutes, so technically I'm on time. So no excuses, my friend. Alright guys, here's the game plan. We are going to jump back into some more Sanguophage Aspirations. I really enjoyed doing that last Sanguophage run with Aspirations and trying to fulfill our goals and live out our dreams. And I think chat liked it as well. I did fix it, so it is actually going to start us out naked this time. So no cheating there. If our Sanguophage does have some hemogen on them, then that's just because they start with it. But other than that, it will be naked brutality. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. We're gonna do Randy losing is fun. Custom settings, all losing is fun. The only thing I changed in the custom settings is I enabled child liberators because, hey, why not, right? Anomaly is turned on, so you can kind of see everything that is set here. So enable child raiders is checked on. It didn't change anything else in this, so we'll leave that be. We're gonna randomize the seed, and we are doing large maps, so that's all set up already. And we're gonna do just baseliner factions, no Xeno factions. Wow, yeah, see, it wasn't on me. Wasn't on me. All right, I do have a mod to hide the map. We are going to do a random starting site. No cheating here. Boom. That looks good. Hopefully it's a good style for us. For our ideology, we're gonna just run classic like. I don't really want to worry too much about doing things with ideology for this run. And for our Sanguophage and for our baseliner, we will try to find a couple of decent pawns to start out, so make a good run at this. So we have an undergrounder, good melee, great construction, great mining, good in animals. They have a little bit of cooking and plants. No medical skill though, which is kind of unfortunate. Spider is actually a really good Sanguophage. Outside of not having any medical skill, which they'll learn a little bit of medical just from doing hemogen extraction. Very strong pawn. Being an undergrounder, I can put him in the mines. It's gonna be nighttime because Sanguophages don't like the daylight. So I do kind of like Spider, so we're gonna hold on to him. For our blood bag, which we'll figure out who's going to be our blood bag from chat. Jealous slow learner Gourmand, not really wanting that. Let's go ahead and find somebody else. Never undergrounder. They have a little bit of shooting, good at melee. Cooking and plants is really high, and they have medical. This is actually pretty decent baseliner. They are a little bit old at 48, but they are a possibility. Let's see if we find another Sanguophage that might be a little bit better. I'm not sure we're gonna beat the Sanguophage we have, but we'll take a look at a couple rerolls. Old gunshot, kind. Not really what I'm looking for. Never undergrounder. Okay, hopefully we got a mountain map here because I can see the undergrounder theme happening. Not really looking at that one. Very strong melee, annoying voice. Medical conditions, chemical interest, and a fast learner. Not looking at the chemical interests. Psychically dull. Pyromaniac on a Sanguophage. That's actually pretty funny. They have too many medical conditions. Lazy is a hell no. Recluse no. Trigger happy and fast learner. Those are two okay traits. Generally with Sanguophages, I don't really look to have them as our shooting pawn, but they can do shooting and melee, which is good. Incapable of medical is going to be a disqualifier right away. Too smart, very young Sanguophage, 13 years old. They actually have some potential here, but not as good as the other one. We'll re-roll about maybe 4 or 5 more times here, just see if we find anything. Industrious and kind. They don't have the crafting skill though for industrious to really matter. No. Great memory, nimble, misogynist, incapable of violence. That's a no. Depressive's a no. Volatile. Volatile I can kind of deal with, but no medical, no medical, no medical. You have some medical, but you're ugly and lazy. I think we're gonna go with Spider. Let's keep Spider. And then for our blood bag, such a decent baseliner. I mean, they're gonna do all of our cooking and planting. They complement really well. I think we're gonna give this a try. Yeah, no health conditions. 48 is a little concerning. I don't know that we're gonna do much better than that. We'll just take our 2 that we were given. Nog, welcome to the colony. You have volunteered to be our blood bag. Thank you very much for your generosity. We certainly appreciate that. Try not to kill you. So the win conditions for this. So with aspirations, there are 4 to 5 different aspirations that our Sanguophage would like to complete in life. So our goal is to tell a story of how they complete those aspirations, and if they complete all the aspirations they have in life, that is our win condition. The win condition is to keep you alive easy. I will do my best. This map does not look like it's going to help too much with that. Let's see where we are in the world. So we're in the middle of a desert. We can go over here to some temperate forest. 30-day growing season. I have a feeling we're kind of extreme north on the map. That we are extremely south on the map. Oh boy. So we need to kind of make our way up north a little bit. We're not too close to the pole, but we are a little bit further south than I would like to be. We've got some boreal forest up here. Boreal forest into a mountain. That actually works well for Sanguophage. The only thing is we would have to eat a whole bunch of fungus. I don't know that we're going to look to do that. Mountain increased plant life and mixed biome. That seems like it would probably be pretty hospitable. Again, we've only got a 30-day growing season. Let's do this. Spider. Have you pick up all your hemogen? Nog, you can haul the jade that you brought with you. I don't think there's any food on this map at all. Any agave? None at all. Oh my gosh. Berries? Yeah, we need to get out of this desert immediately. So yeah, let's go ahead and have you guys pick up your stuff that you decided to bring along. And let's get off of this map. So, form caravan. I think I kind of want to make my way up here. So it's less than a day away. Yeah, let's just go ahead and send them. Get them on their journey. And we'll abandon that tile because there's no way we're going to settle there. Okay, let's go ahead and settle here instead. At least give you a dignified death. I will do my best to try and not eat you. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. So again, we're going to be kind of in a cold environment. So one of the first things we're going to need to do is we're going to need to figure out clothing, and very quickly. Autumn mountain area. Did we get lucky and get an ancient danger? That is a big question. Is this steel? That is steel. Compact steel up there. No ancient danger that I'm seeing so far. That is unfortunate. Question is, can I make this tile work? I mean, if we go into the mountain, we can keep ourselves warm. Ragers could come from there, but over here, at least we've got a little bit of fertile soil over here. We kind of wall this area off. We could wall that off, just to slow them down if they spawn up there. And then we could kind of use this to dig in. That might be an option. The terrain here is not really hospitable, but that's probably the safest bet, because there would be just one access point here. But the soil is going to be an issue here. We'd have to do all of our farming over here. It'd be slow growing. Being on a 30-day growth cycle, not real sure that I like that. I think we're gonna settle up here. I think I can secure this a little bit better. At least give us some of this fertile soil so that maybe we can get corn, get that all planted for the winter. Okay, decision has been made. Let's go ahead and get our stockpile zone. We're just gonna dump it down here for the time being. And we'll put some sleeping spots over here just to get us up and running. DZ, 5 biddies. Thank you so much, DZ. Hope you're doing well. DZ, I sent you a message earlier about that thing, so just let me know if you got that. I'll probably not be able to look at that until at least Monday. But at least it did arrive. Okay, so that's kind of determined. I think our first order of business is let's get some berries harvested. We'll just pull up the berries that are on the way here. Grab as many of those as we can. We're gonna need a campfire. We'll go ahead and put a campfire right here for now. And then once we are stocked up on berries, we'll do some cooking. We'll chop some wood. That'll probably be our first part of the run. Oh, you guys are deciding to sleep already. Okay, well, Nog, pick up the hemogen pack. Pick up the hemogen pack. Spider, go grab the jade. Monday's cool, no worries. Awesome. Did I find frog? I just started. Give me a break. We will see if frog makes an appearance. Let's get our work priorities set. Firefight, patient, bed rest, basic. We'll get all of that taken care of. Doctoring. We'll go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Let both of them do doctoring as a priority. Our best social is Spider, so Spider gets to be our warden. If we do any animal handling, sure. This will be a 2. Hunting will not be Spider because he's going to be a melee. So we'll put Nog on that. Construction, I want both of you guys constructing when possible. Growing, that can be Nog. Plant cutting is Nog. Mining is going to be Spider. Crafting, we actually do have crafting skill 5 for both of them. We can let both of them do crafting. Art will be Spider is fine. Let's set that to be 4. I'm not worried about art at the moment. And then research, we'll turn that down to 4 as well, and make sure both of you guys do research. Okay, so those priorities are set. The next thing we need to do is, since we are going to be night owls, let's make sure we go onto a night schedule. Flip their sleep schedule around. And then drug policies, we're going to do just stay happy. Thank you, DZ. Holy shit, that's a lot of biddies. I don't know how many biddies that is, but DZ, thank you so much. 1,040. You're too kind and generous. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get them working on berry harvesting. We probably should start hemogen extraction because I always forget. So, Nog, while you're asleep, we're going to take a blood bag from you, bud. Appreciate your generosity. Spider, go take care of that. Hemogen has been extracted. Spider is happy right now. We probably should get some meds, so we'll harvest the meds that are around. We do have a coyote over here, mildly concerning. Probably want to get some weapons sooner rather than later. We have a low psychic drone female already. I can already tell how this is going to go with Randy. I can already tell. Get a butcher spot here, and we can do an animal corpse zone. We're just going to drop that here for the time being. Let's go ahead and butchering. Okay, and then let's go ahead and chop some wood. We'll just take these trees that are close by. Spider, yep, you're gonna work on that. Nope, you're not gonna work on that. Okay. Oh, you're not done. Nog, I need you to harvest some oak trees. Let's just go ahead and try to get some meals made. Nog is upset already. Ate without table, uncovered, low psychic drone. Okay, well, you'll be fine, Nog. I promise. You will be fine. 10 meals. Damn right I'm upset. Hey, we'll get you some clothing when I feel like it. For right now, let's just put a little wall right here. I think just one door is probably good enough. At least we can get you indoors, okay? Sad Wanderer Nog. Nog, you're causing issues already. We haven't even been here for 2 days and you're causing issues. 2 days. Bulk Goods Trader is arriving. We'll take a look and see what they have, but we don't really have anything to sell to them at the moment. I need to show my emotions somehow. This is true. Fair enough. Let's do a home zone. So for right now, I'm just gonna kind of home zone this area. We'll fix that eventually. And Spider, let's have you go chat with these guys. They will buy the hair meat. We're not going to be able to cook that up fast enough, so we'll go ahead and sell that to them. And then this light lever, 3 light levers, not going to do anything for us. They do buy wood, and we have plenty of wood that we could sell, but I don't really see much that I want to buy from these guys. But yeah, I think we'll get rid of that basic stuff for the time being. But we don't need that anymore. We can go ahead and get a butcher table. Butcher table just outside of the doors, starting out. And we do need to find some steel. Wanderer joins. Birkin is arrived. Would like to join the colony. They have a great social skill. This could be our moral guide. I think we actually take them. So let's go ahead and get them in their sleeping spot. Alright, Birkin. Hey, they come with a gun. Nervous trait, we can deal with that. Not too bad. They have some medical. They're great at social. This will definitely be our moral guide if we can get them all converted. Are they already our ideology? They are. Oh, fantastic. Congratulations. You are our moral guide. And let's see. You know, welcome to the colony, DZ. You bought yourself a pawn. Congratulations. And you will become our moral guide. We will need a ritual spot for that. Let's see what we're going to have you do. So, we'll have you on research for sure. You will be our artist. You can do doctoring, which means we really don't need Spider to do doctoring anymore, but we'll still let him learn a little bit of doctoring. Childcare I'm going to turn off for the moment, and just until I need it. I guess if we do childcare, then TZ can do that. Wardening, you'll be our warden for sure. Animal handling, probably don't need to worry about. You can do hunting. What was your shooting skill? 4, okay. That is acceptable. So we'll put you on hunting. Construction. Let's take Nog off of construction. Let's put DZ on construction. Growing. We'll have you do some plant cutting, but probably not any growing. You do have some ability for mining, so we'll allow you to do mining. I think I want you to do plant cutting before mining. Art, absolutely. Take you off of art. And then your crafting is only 3. I'm going to keep him off of crafting for the moment. Both of our other colonists are a little bit better. Okay, so DZ, we've got you set up with your work schedule. Let's go ahead and put you on Stay Happy. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's carrying meds as well. 3, 3, and 3. And since you just joined the colony, congratulations. We're going to extract some hemogen from you. And no, I'm going to need some more blood from you as well. Spider, let's have you drop that. Nog. Wow, we went through all that hemogen already. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have to keep up on hemogen. One day I'll answer for my sons. I doubt it. But it's a lovely thought. Let's get these steps out of here. We do need to get some steel mined. Let's just do a little bit of steel over here. Grab 5 chunks. And then let's do a crafting spot. So we do have crafting level 5. We can go ahead and make a recurve bow. And we'll make a bonk stick for right now. In that case, more visitors will suspiciously find themselves being stabbed. You know? Haynes, how are you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good weekend. Alright, did we get our bills set? No, we did not. Go ahead and load bills here. We did get our recurve bow made, so Nog, I will give you a shooty thing, but I'm not going to give you a knife. Spider, you get the steel club. Did not mean to make that out of steel, but oh well, here we are. And then both of you guys are idle. Okay, we can go ahead and start growing. Actually, we need food. We desperately need food. Are there more berries? There really weren't that many berries. Okay, Spider, let's get you at the end. You two in our work schedule as well. Actually, you know what? DZ can work during the day. That is fine. I really want to deal with this coyote right now. Let's see if we can do this without dying. Okay, DZ, you split off this way. Nog, you go over here. Oh, no, DZ, don't go that way. Okay, well, Spider, go bonk. Okay, DZ will be fine. Bonk. Okay, wolf has been dealt with. So we got a little bit of meat at least, and we can get that cooked up. We do need to go to 15 meals. And then we need to start growing. So let's take a look at our grow area. Over here, I think we're gonna just, because we know winter is coming, we're gonna just do a whole bunch of corn here. Corn there. And down here, we'll do some potatoes. Where are my potatoes, Jeff? Am I blind? There it is, potato plant. Okay. We'll get potatoes there, and then we'll do a small little normal grow zone. I think right here would be fine, just to get some rice up and running. And how bad did you guys get beat up? Just fine. Nog, I need you to go 10 DZ first. Okay. And let's hold the door open. Get these birds out of here. Okay, now we can close the door. Spider is recovered already. Major break risk on DZ. Their needs, very hungry. Yeah, I know you're hungry. The name of our colony will be Ogo Confederation. Who is my cook? Nog. Need you to go. Oh. Oh, that's right. I have animals expanded mod on. Okay, so corpses. Hammo corpses, no insects. Yep, I think that's good. Missing corpse, okay. So we gotta fix this as well. Animal corpses. Do not do insects. No wonder you guys are starving. Well, we sure didn't get much meat out of that, but at least we got you guys some raw meat for a meal. Let's harvest all of that, harvest all of this. Wildman wanders in. Hedrock, who's you? Delicate and erotic, good shot, good at mining, great crafting, good social. It's a dirt mole. Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't steal all my food. We do need to do a little more hunting. I don't think we can take on a bear right now. We can definitely hunt these guys. Let's go ahead and queue that up. So at least we can start getting some leather and materials. Why are we not wearing this? Because it's all 35%. Okay, that's fine. Spider, you're gonna need something to do. What can we have you do, Spider? We'll go ahead and put you on mining. Let's go ahead and start stocking up on steel. And we'll get a couple of torches in here just to get us up and running. We do like dark light. Okay, and our settlement name is named Carartero. Okay, that's a mouthful. We'll never have to say it again, though. So we'll do some dark torches down here. Our Sanguophage happy. DZ has gone into a daze. Production, we're gonna do simple research bench. We'll just get 3 of those, so we're working on something at all times. Let's get our table up as well. Pop one right here. Okay, so at least we got the basics covered. I will want a field stove at some point. We'll just pop that there. Andre, how are you doing, bud? Andre, thank you so much for your help earlier. I really appreciate you doing that. Okay, so we're getting our planting done. Just from doing these fields, we should get plenty of wood, so we shouldn't have to do any more wood chopping. And then we can start digging into the mountain eventually. Flash storm. It's way over here. We don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and get some recreation. A hoopstone ring. Pop it over here. And thinking about some defenses, wooden wall for right now, we're just gonna wall that off. No reason we'll ever have to go up there. A mad red panda. All right, all the way down there. I think we can handle a red panda. I have that fire. I'm not worried about. Had to do a double take there. Let's just go over here. Panda, where are you at? Oh, the panda went over here. Okay. Well, rip. Panda down. Adrock injured. Nog is going in for some nom-noms after he gets out of his daze. Well, Nog, please don't burn up, okay? That's all I'm asking you. If you burn up, it was your own fault. I do what I want. Alright. Oh, well, you do what you want. Well, you have a Mega Wolverine coming after you now. Good luck with that, sir. Sir or madam. Yeah. I don't know if I can help you here. I think you just need to lay down. I mean, I am trying to get over there. Well... 07 Nog. we appreciate your contributions. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, we will maybe avenge your death, but Mega Wolverine's a little scary. Finally free from this mortal coil. Oh, well. Your body went to good use for, you know, the Mega Wolverine. How much health does this thing have? Let's see. Melee DPS is 8.37. Yeah, this is a very scary thing. Gives a ton of meat, too. Yeah, we'll stay away from there. We will at least try to recover your body and give you a funeral. Okay, that's about the best I can do. Let's go ahead and dig a grave. I think right there's fine. Alright, let's get you buried. Well, I can tell how this is gonna go. And Spider has gone into a tantrum. Well, this run might be doomed from the start. There's an exotic goods trader coming by. And let's see what they have. They have a whole lot of things that we can't buy. We'll let them move on. Let's go ahead and load our food bill. We can go ahead and delete the food bill from here. We're going to leave that campfire running just to make sure it stays warm in here. For our first research project, complex furniture always. And DZ, we're gonna need to get some chemogen from you. More visitors coming by. A lot of visitors so far in this run. Yeah, they do have stuff to trade. Spider, can you go trade with them? They have good medicine. They have a Hellcat rifle. Let's sell this crappy clothing. That's gonna give us a whopping 17 silver. So it begins. Okay, let's harvest berries. Make sure we can get fed. And did we do our hunting yet? Let's go hunt a mare. Another wanderer joins. Makoto. Really good doctor. Okay, yeah, we'll take you. Let's take a look and hope that he doesn't suck. Depressive, staggeringly ugly, and nimble. Well, there had to be a trade-off for the good medical, but they're a good researcher. So they can do cooking plants, medical, and research. Basic, no childcare. Not really good at social, so we'll keep you off of social for right now. You definitely can do cooking and growing. I think that'll be good, and then you can do research. I think that's all I need you to really worry about. You are a melee pawn. We'll have to get you a bonk stick. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, no, that's not the right one. Crafting spot. Make a club this time, and make sure we do it out of wood. Kodo, we're gonna give you a bonk stick instead of the pistol that you brought with you. And Makoto, we will need a quick blood donation by you. DZ, we probably will need to get some more from you as well. Then you are not alright in geology, so that could be a problem. We need food desperately. Makoto, I need you butchering. And then we got cooking going on. Okay, we'll be able to make sure that our pawns are nice and fed. Try not to starve everybody already. An elk has become self-tamed. That's more free food. And then our leather situation, we can start making some tribal wear. Okay, we need this corn to go in a little bit faster. There's a little bit of an issue. Who else can do growing? DZ. Let's put you on growing as well. Looks like we do need to get a rotten animal corpse stock zone. Oh, we can toss them up here. Quest available for the fleeing knight. We can do this for armor. It's just one crow. Absolutely, we'll take that. And we always make our Sanguophage our leader. So Spider is going to be our royal. Let's get you guys to kind of meet up right over here. Okay, well, Makoto decided, nope, we're not going to do that. Spider, you need to go bonk that crow. Can you just melee attack? Crow down. Alright. Excellent. We have more meat than what we need. Let's go ahead and bump our food production up again. Let's go to 15. Okay, shuttle arrived. Oh. Really? Really, game? Go work on the door. Let's get you out of here. Can you get in the shuttle now? Of all places for a shuttle to land, you know? Alright, quest complete. Let's make sure that we do our butchering. Hit that lever before it goes bad. Okay, it looks like everybody should have clothing at this point. So that'll help a little bit with our moods. Our needs, no liberal elder. Okay. Social, you have a 10. DZ, let's go ahead and make you the liberal elder. We need a ritual spot. Pop that right there. Okay, role change. DZ, liberal elder. Congratulations, you are our moral guide. Okay, successful role change. Let's go ahead and have you work on converting Makoto. 70 down to 28 right away, so that should be a fast convert. May not have to imprison him after all. Hang ramblings by DC. Well, whatever. Okay, so while they're doing their thing, let's go ahead and start planning out our base. Orders mine. Alright. We can just leave this area kind of be where it is. So if we do a door here into our main base, we can do some 9x9 rooms. So we could kind of make this into like a storage area or something. I'm not sure what we'll do with this area. But these will be our main rooms here. We'll do that, and then we'll have doors come off this way. This will be connected as a hallway. And then let's do our bedrooms over here. Yep, I'll just say you got me there. Okay, so that'll give us plenty of bedrooms. Hallway will kind of do this. So this will give us a nice little hallway that we can come out of. We could do this, bring in our hallway over here. Okay, complex furniture is researched already. Let's get complex clothing. We do need to probably grow a little bit of cotton, so let me get that zoned out. This should be plenty for cotton. We'll do that, and then a little bit more security. Let's wall off. We're just gonna wall off here. Okay, so at least we'll be kind of boxed in. Slow our enemies down. Okay, so we have hallways going around there. That all looks good. Maybe we do... If we do a door here, connect this hallway here. Do a door here. This could be our kitchen area. Actually, this could be our freezer area. So this could be our freezer. And then we would need a kitchen to come off of it as well. Let me grab the planning tool. Raid, we'll deal with that in a minute. Plan objects. This is going to be shelving. We probably need to go one more up. Go like this. Skip that one. Go here, here, here. So this could all be shelving like this. And this would have to be a single shelf, I think. What ending are we going for? We're going for an Aspirations ending. So I'll check and see what Spider's Aspirations are here in just a second. But I kind of want to figure this out real quick. If we go one more... So 2, 2, 2, 2, and then this is all 2s. Okay, but this actually works. We can leave a door opening there. So that all works for shelving. There we go. Okay, so this will be our freezer. So that all looks good. And then... connect the hallway like that. We have enough room that we could actually make our kitchen in this area somewhere. I mean, we could do the kitchen off in this area. So if we had the door here, and then we could have the stove here. So a stove here, and a butcher table here. That should be enough room. Okay, so kitchen, freezer. So this would be stove, and butcher table. And we wouldn't even have to put the butcher table there. Cancel that. We could just put the butcher table here and they could work back to back. I guess we would need to go out one more though, wouldn't we? So if we do that, remove that. Oop, I want to use this instead. I think that works, and then they have some room right here as well. which will help with the cleanliness. Okay, so this will be our kitchen and butchering area. This will all be walls going around. So I think this works for our basic setup. That would put the rec room here. Then we could use this to be storage. This could be whatever as well. And we have bedrooms down here. Cool. Okay. Let's take a look at this raid. Al, who's you? A nudist teetotaler. They were good at melee. Why don't we have Makoto? Let's have you go ahead and grab this. Do we want you to take the pistol? Yeah, let's have you grab your pistol again. You two, in the meantime, go over here. Bring you down here. Let's find some cover. I think right here is actually really good. Makoto, you go there. DZ, you go here. And Spider, let's just have you out front. Alright, fire at will, boys. Let's have you bonk. Oh, we didn't even have to bonk. It was a tough raid. And then for our corpses, let's put our corpses over here. Okay. Back to our planning. So I think I want to at least do this part here. Let's cancel this. Let's just do these 3 bedrooms for the time being. We'll get all this dug out as well. I think that would be fine. Caravan is coming by. They are a war merchant. Okay. Go ahead and start digging. Easy, let's have you go chat with the war merchant. We probably don't need the recurve bow anymore, so we'll go ahead and sell it. Steel knife we'll get rid of. We'll hold on to the extra club for the time being. They don't really have anything useful, and we don't have any money anyway, so we'll just go ahead and make that trade. And we'll go ahead and clean up our home zone as well. So let's just clear that. Expand home zone. But for the time being, we will keep this all home zoned in. And then all of this will become home zone. Toaster, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so home zone is fixed. We received a gift. Some uranium. Okay, take that. Free uranium, I'm never gonna complain about that. This butcher table, probably fine where it is. What difficulty are we playing? I am doing a Naked Brutality Sanguophage Tribal start. Randy losing is fun, and I do have Child Raiders enabled. I am running just a standard losing is fun, so 220%. And yeah, we basically started with absolutely nothing. Alright, cargo pods. We got some agave. DZ, let's have you haul that in. And basically our goal is we want to complete our Sanguophage aspirations. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So the win con that we're going for with this run is we want to fulfill all these aspirations of our Sanguophage Spider. If Spider gets kidnapped or dies, runs over. Doesn't matter if we have colonists remaining or not. Spider is the protagonist of our colony. So Spider would like to get married. They want to get ultimate revenge on a centipede. They would like a blade link weapon, and they would like to bond with an animal. So we will have to tame an animal for Spider to bond to. So that is our end goal. progress so far. We are very early in the run. We researched complex furniture already, so we're gonna make some beds. We have complex clothing up next to be researched, and then I'm working on digging out just kind of our main little stronghold here. We're gonna make, this will be our rec room. This is gonna be our freezer. This will be our kitchen area. And then I'm not sure which of these will be production and storage. Most likely we'll do production in the middle, and then we'll do storage over here. And then we've got bedrooms down here. And that should be good enough to get us up and running. Right, we do need to make a stockpile zone for all of these chunks. So for right now, I'm gonna dump all the chunks up here. DZ, let's have you convert him. Okay, we got him converted, so everybody is our ideology now. And let's get all these stone chunks hauled out of here. We'll get the rest of the chunks queued up after they get done mining. They are making quick work of that mining. Generally, I don't have a good miner when I do these runs, so very happy to see a couple of people that are actually capable of mining this run. We'll need to research stone cutting. I think that'll probably be the next thing that we do, because we want to get some actual decent here. For the time being, let's go ahead and just put some wooden doors in. These all have doors here. I can room Makoto. Well, Makoto's a little upset, but they'll get over it. We'll queue up a little bit of wood chopping just so we have enough wood on hand. So we'll just grab these trees that are nearby. Hemogen. Always forgetting the Hemogen. We gotta keep our vampire happy. That queued up. Yeah, Spider's about ready to run low here. Okay, haul these chunks out. So we got our first two bedrooms are all dug out. We get the other ones. So once they get all this cleaned up, then we will go ahead and start getting the beds and everything installed. I can go ahead and do more Hemogen since these guys are recovered already. Transport pod crash. House servant named Nag is crashing in a transport pod. They have a Beja. Let's take a look at them. Nag, who's you? Tough kind nudist. Nudist is a little bit challenging to deal with. Really good at constructing, good cook, good miner. Good at research. I think I can deal with the debuff they're going to get from being a nudist. Just for the fact that they can do research and they're really good at mining and construction. Yeah, we will capture him, which means we're going to need to dig out one more bedroom. So let's do that. For right now, I'm just going to throw a sleeping spot down here, make this for prisoners. And actually, if we accept him, we don't even have to worry about making him a prisoner. So in that case, let's just go ahead and do this. Let's make a bed. We've got 24 hours to deal with that. Furniture, beds. Just see if we can get some decent beds. Normal bed. Poor bed. Deconstruct that. Awful bed, no. Awful bed, no. Poor bed, no. Let's go ahead and try again. So I think the normal bed, we'll keep it for now. We can always try for good beds later on. And let's go ahead and accept him. Spider, why don't you run out there and rescue him? And we do need to chop some more wood since we just burned all the wood that we had. Forced weather quest. They would like to force the weather to be a rainy thunderstorm for 18 days. We can do it for honor and glitter meds. We can get a map, jade, or plasteel. Don't think I want to do that. I'm going to just ignore it. Rice coming in, that's good. Okay, ship to the stars. We made it to day 20. Never wandered. Wow, they're throwing pawns at me like crazy here. Really good intellectual stat. Yep, we'll take you. All right, Nitro. Who's you? Psychopath. Great researcher. Great crafter. Good at animals. They will be a melee pawn. Let's give you a bonk stick. Toto, let's put you up there. We'll put you here. Okay, let's see. What can we have you do? DZ, first thing that you're going to do is you're going to convert him. Okay, he's going to be a little hard to convert. That's okay. If we need to imprison him, we will. Nitro, work schedule. Firefight. You're not capable of doctoring, so we will put you on bed rest and patient. Nag, we didn't set him up either, so Nag is a 3 in medical. We won't have you be a primary doctor. We'll put you on that schedule, take that off. Basic will be a 1 for both of you. Animal handling, we can have you do some animal handling. We'll take you off. Cooking, absolutely. Constructing, yes. Nitro, you're going to be melee, so you won't do any hunting. We do need to get some range pawns. That is one of the big things that we are lacking right now, is we don't have any really good shooters. Makoto, I'm going to put you on hunting temporarily. Nitro, what else can we have you do? You can do some mining. I think that would be fine. And then you are going to live in the workshop and do all of our crafting and all of our art. Let's take DZ off of art right now. Set those ores, and I think that should be good to go. We also need to go ahead and dig out this bedroom already. We're gonna have to plan out more bedrooms than this. Holy crap. Not expect that. Plenty of wood coming in now. And these beds, poor, poor, and poor. Okay. What is going on for construction, guys? Spider, let's get you constructing. Let's take you off. Let's try to get some better beds. Spider, surely you can make, you know, a couple of decent beds for me, right? Okay, normal beds acceptable for now. Normal, sure. Normal. Okay, let's reinstall these. Alright, let's try doing one more. We'll do 3 more, just see if maybe we can get some good beds. Normal, good bed, okay. We finally did it, chat. We got 1 good bed. Get that all cleaned up. A few more chunks over here. And everything looks like it's good on our home zone. Sure how I missed that. DC has gone into a daze. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get some torch lighting in here. The wall torch lamps. Oh, no, we don't want it there. Okay, wall torch lamp, will go here and here. Here and here. Be good. We probably just need the one there. And we need to get the hallways all lit up. That. Okay. That should get everything lit up. And let's reinstall this stove over here. Reinstall our table over here. And then the butcher table. And go there. Okay, and then we can go ahead and start doing our end tables. We'll get some dressers as well. Okay, it takes us down to 285 wood. We probably will go ahead and do some more wood chopping, because we're going to get ready to do our shelves. Let's go ahead and remove these plants. Salting spree by Spider. You know, Spider, try not to make everybody mad. You know, let's just see if we can beat him. Had to be done. Now, I guess we probably do need to go ahead and plan out for some more bedrooms since we've already got so many colonists. Okay. We'll get these built out, or at least we'll get the one built out. So we'll have a prison here. Yeah, 5 colonists already. A little bit scary. We're not ready for this yet. We do need more food. Food is going to definitely become an issue. Bump up food production. Let's go to 25. And let's go ahead and start building our shelving in. Hopefully I planned this out right. Okay, that all lines up perfect. Beautiful. Ugh, these insulting sprees, guys, I tell you. Alright, well, while everybody is down for the count here, let's grab more hemogen. Okay, Spider, I need you to clean the kitchen. Okay, so bedrooms are all up. Let's just get them out of here. Okay, everybody has beds now. Should help a little bit with the moods. We can go ahead and get rid of these plans since we got that all built out. Let's go ahead and link all these. And this is going to be for our, let's see, this will be for our freezer. And we can set this to be unfrozen for right now. And one other thing I've got to change here is our meats. Let's see, raw food, meat, there we go. So we don't want insect meat, no human meat, no insect meat, and we don't want twisted meat. Okay, everything else should be fine. What's available for the deserter? We're gonna ignore that. Let's take a look at these beds. 2 normal bed, awful bed. We'll put the normal bed down here. This is how you play. You download 400 mods, spend half your time playing on debugging them. Counting the fat mods to your mod list is 300, and your TPS is 200 out of 900. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. I play with very, very few mods. I am more of a vanilla player. Huntsman's Salvation. Huntsman would join us. Good luck, Huntsman. No. Sloth has been tamed. Okay, we will definitely keep the Mega Sloth. The question is, do we have anybody who's actually able to handle it? I think it requires a 10, doesn't it? Animal handling skill 10. I don't think we have animal handling skill of 10. We have 8. Spider. We're gonna get you on taming things, just so we can slaughter them. So let's go tame all these guys. Yeah, for me, I'm more of a vanilla player. The mods that I run are generally quality of life, and I'm doing a couple of different things. I've got vanilla aspirations expanded because that goes with this run. Sometimes on grapship runs, I'll run a couple of storage mods, but generally I don't like to change the gameplay too much. Quest available for an impressive building. We don't know stone cutting, so we're not able to do that. Hey, vanilla, it tastes awful. Well, I'm sorry, this may not be the right stream for you then. For me, you know, I have nothing against modding and everything, but I just have more fun playing vanilla. You know, I'll do a few like vanilla expanded type things. I did try to do a medieval run last week, and I just wasn't enjoying it, to be honest. I mean, it was a good idea. It was kind of fun, but I enjoy doing like hardcore runs and doing, you know, naked brutality and things like that. I think that gives me enough of a challenge without having to learn all the mods. But that's my personal preference. However, you know, anybody plays the RimWorld, there is no wrong way to play RimWorld. So I know people that love using thousands of mods. I know people that love no mods. It's all about having fun in the end. Okay, we'll make this our prison cell. Boy, these social fights, I tell you. Okay, Spider needs Death Rest. Let's go ahead and have Spider do Death Rest now. Got to play through Rich Explorer that clones himself and God King Incorporated ideologue named Joe. Just to clone him back. See, I think doing like a Clone Wars run, that could be a fun little like theme run. And I know that it is possible. But oh my god, building a mod pack to do modded runs just really hurts my brain. I do have an idea for doing a hospitality run with casino and making Rim Vegas. I think that could be quite fun. Arctic Coyotes are driven insane. They are outside of our walls, so now is a good time for us to go ahead and set up our behind the wall zone. Go ahead and manage areas behind the walls. Everybody indoors. I think this should keep us nice and safe. We'll go ahead and allow them to go up here. Let's try doing some taming. Oh, there's a cougar up here. Let's not go over where the cougar is. Let's get rid of this line as well. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so it looks like our corn's coming in finally, so hopefully we can get that all hauled in. Meal situation's looking fine. Go ahead and do a couple more doors. We got that one built already, excellent. You can do Fallout mods to make it like Fallout New Vegas, true. That is something I have thought about looking into. It was just a thought I had of doing the casino run, something a little bit different. But I haven't really explored it too much yet. I haven't had time, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and move these research benches down as well. So I think we'll turn this into our research room. Insulting spree on... Boy, these insulting sprees, I tell you, chat. They're gonna be the death of us. Also, we need to get the Mega Sloth out of here. We still have the mad animals around. Doesn't look like it, so let's go ahead and restrict everybody. The mental breaks are definitely gonna hurt us. I think I may end up just slaughtering the Mega Sloth. As much as I would love to have an Andre, I think we may have to just slaughter this one. Because I don't think we're going to get the animal skill to keep it. Did we find Frog yet? No, we have not. We have not seen Frog. Right now, we're just trying to survive because we have way too many pawns. Way too many pawns. That's okay. Okay, everything is dying. We need to get this stuff harvested immediately. My planters. Let's get you guys on priority 1 for right now. Let's just get all that cut. Nothing else matters if we don't get the food in. You know, Frog would happily eat some pawns for you. You know, we already sacrificed Nog. Well, Nog sacrificed himself, so... Cantor and Makoto. Alright, let's slaughter the Mega Sloth. At least we got some cotton coming in. And we are about to go into winter, which is going to be really, really bad for us. Hopefully we get enough corn to survive. DZ with a gift sub to Nog. Thank you so much for the gift sub, Nog. Or, I mean, DZ. And Nog, I hope that you enjoy your gift sub. Make sure to say thank you to DZ. Very generous. You guys need to be harvesting. DZ, let's have you harvest. Boy, we're not gonna get much of this corn, unfortunately. How much did we get? 444. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a long winter. 400 points, it's Kitty time? He is passed out right now. Absolutely passed out. Let's bring all that in. Okay, that takes care of all that. We have 512 cloth. Let's go ahead and turn medical off here. Nag, you get a bed now, and then we can go ahead and give you a bunk stick as well. You have a bunk stick, and then Nitro, you need another bunk stick. Let's go ahead and make one. That was really weird, DZ. For some reason, the sub alert didn't come through. I'm gonna replay it real fast. This is something I need to troubleshoot. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with my alerts. Very odd. Oh, it didn't even come through on this side either. Okay, good to know. I can figure this out. happens when you leave for 3 years. Everything breaks, right? Some Hedgehog Frog was here. Right? Alert box. Descriptions. That's all correct. Hmm. I have no idea why it broke. Very, very weird. See if that did it. Nope, sure didn't. Oh. Okay, the test alert went through. Okay, I think that alert's finally fixed. I don't know why I can't replay back the one from DZ, but DZ, thank you so much for the gift sub earlier. Much appreciated. Hopefully that will resolve that issue going forward. Okay. You learn what's broken every day. Corpse session by DZ. DZ is gonna go dig up Nog. DZ, I'm gonna need you to not. Nah, go bury them. Okay, transport pod crash. Anya, who's you? Body Purist Cannibal Misandrous. We're not gonna be able to hit them. I am going to strip you and take your clothing, though. Okay, good. Complex clothing is done. Let's get electricity next. Right, DZ? I mean, at least the cheers work and the personal sub stuff works, but yeah, I don't know. The gift sub stuff, I'm not sure why that broke. The donation alert works. I tested that earlier. So hopefully everything's working again. Let's bring in this clothing. Quest available for Royal Ascent. Okay, that could be an optional ending. Cannibal can eat pawns? No. We don't want a cannibal. I do want this gold though, because I would like to actually buy stuff when we have traders. We'll get that mined out. We will need some components eventually, so we'll grab that small little bit there. And it is officially winter, and we have hardly any food. Yaks join. I think we will keep the yaks. Let's go ahead and get a pen marker. So we'll just set this entire area for our yaks. Okay, and then getting back to our weapons, Makoto, have you equipped the auto pistol? Did we make another bonk stick? We did. Nitro, we'll give you the club. Chunk spacecraft. Well, we don't need to mine that stuff out again. We'll still do it anyway. We'll deconstruct those. Free components. And then let's go ahead and get our workshop. Oh, fuck! Christ! DZ, or no, Haynes! $25? Well, that alert worked! Haynes, thank you so much for the $25. Oh my god. I forgot about that alert. It scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, thank you so much, Haynes. That means a ton to me. That's a lot of money, my friend. Good lord. Well, you guys got to hear the rare alert. Yeah, that one... that one will, I gotta go take a pee real quick. That one will get you... It will catch you off guard, that's for sure. Thank you so much, Haynes. Oh my god, my heart's racing, guys. Okay, so we'll get the spy over here, dig out. Days Nog, or Nag. A rare thrombos, we're not gonna worry about. Oh, Spider, we didn't put you on auto wake. We need you back up, bud. Okay, distress signal. Probably not gonna be able to go do that. This auto pistol, let's go ahead and just haul it out of there. So our food situation has seen much better days. We're gonna have to do some hunting. There's a bear and a cougar up here. We're not gonna hunt them. What can we safely hunt? Let's hunt these guys. We can hunt all this. At least that'll give us a little bit of food. An Arctic Coyote. We can grab this one down here as well. Okay, hopefully we can just survive the winter by doing hunting. Conversions. We need to do more converting. Get nitro converted. Okay, nitro is converted. Oh, nitro didn't actually convert. 61%. Okay. Quest available for pods and hives. We could get a stun side trainer. That's actually really good. Word of Trust is an amazing one as well. It would just be an infestation of one hive. This might actually be worth it. Animal disease plague. Well, rip that. Quest available for Shame of Wolf. Wolf would join us. They're a good miner. They're a 9-year-old child. I just don't have the food for you, bud. Aurora, that'll help out with our moods. I think we're just gonna slaughter the axe. I don't know if this one's gonna make it. Their natural immunity actually would beat this. We'll hold on to the axe right now because they can make yak milk, which does give us some food. There's a moose. Get you up here. Take some shots. We should be faster than that. Yes, we are. That's one tough moose. There we go. All right, moose down. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Booze. Okay, so we didn't take any hits there. And we do have animals being brought in. Excellent. That should replenish our food. We get all these chunks hauled out. So this workshop will be built. Then we need to get warm clothing. Go ahead and do the hand tailor bench. Spider, let's have you clean. Flash storm. It's way off in the distance. We're not too worried about that. Okay, and then warm clothing. We need parkas. Parkas. We have 512. 2, 3, 4 times. We can do 5. No, we can do 6. We have just enough cloth that we can make 6 parkas. So at least that should help us with staying warm during the winter. Try to avoid hypothermia if we can. Spider, do I really want you making these? I don't think I do. Spider, let's cancel that. Take you off of that. Archopods, what do we get? Bunch of eggs. We'll haul those in. Food is food at this point, right? Bulk goods trader is coming by. Okay, maybe we can actually do some trading this time. Okay. We have a lot of pig skin. We probably don't need the pig skin. The wolf skin, it would be nice to keep it. Let's sell that. The heavy fur we're going to use for parkas. Cloth we'll use. Plain leather. We don't really need the plain leather right now. Get rid of this toque. Bad shirt. The poor t-shirt. I think we're going to hold on to it for right now. At least we can use it. And we do have a lot of gold, so we can just sell all that. For anything I actually want to buy. So, recreation book, crafting and intellectual book. That's actually a really good book for us to have. Animals and shooting book. We'll take that because we do want to bond with an animal at some point. But I think that's probably all we're going to take here. We need a bookshelf. Let's go ahead and make that. A wooden bookcase. Just put it in the corner there. And let's go ahead and chop some more wood as well. We need to get those books hauled in immediately. And then we can go ahead and start finishing out our rec room. We'll get our chess table, or our game over there. Poker table eventually will go here. Billiards table will eventually go here. Actually, we're gonna cancel these because I don't want to use the cloth on them right now. Forbid. Billiards table, I think we'll actually put it there instead. Okay, make sure we don't use the cloth on that. Because we need parkas. We probably don't need to tame these guys anymore. Let's just hunt them instead. Oh, somebody broke the extra bed we had. Make a new bed. We'd never put a dresser in here either. Let's get that taken care of. And we need to expand our home zone, because this has not been cleaned. Okay. Normal bed, that's acceptable for right now. Animal disease flu on Yak 2. The other thing is we are extremely low on meds. Let's get some heal root. Whatever heal root is remaining on the map, we probably need to grab it. I think that should be good enough for the time being. Okay, it's just going to take a little bit for them to get caught up. While they are catching up, Chad, I'm going to take a restroom break and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Raid, the Whip Eagles are attacking. We got 5 of them. Oh, I have some grenades to deal with, and it's a Yeetikin that has them. So they're gonna try to breach our walls. I think we're gonna need one more shooter. 205, 108, 103. Spider, I really would rather have you on melee. Let's get you guys over here. You two are fine. Spider, let's get you up here. Let's get you two over here. He's got Molotovs. Nag, let's get you here. You two can deal with the Molotovs. Oh, he's just starting fires. Okay. Extinguish fire. Okay, where's the grenade being thrown at? I heard it. It's over here. Okay. Spider, you need to come up here. You two go here. Get you two staged up here. Spider, go take care of loser. Okay, you're gonna breach my wall over here as well. That's not ideal. Okay, one down. Okay, you two attack him. Okay, Spider can handle that himself. Let's get you guys over here. Spider, you need to attack him. Okay. Shoot him. You go melee him. That's not good. So that is a grenade on Nag. Yeah. Spider. Get in here. Okay, Nag, you took a couple of frag shots. That's okay. Spider, go coagulate Nag. Nitro. How bad did you get beat up? You're gonna be fine. Rescue him. DZ, let's have you stand down. Just go ahead and let these guys go. Put these fires out. Rescue Nag. Okay, we survived that one. If they're gonna try to exit north and just go beat some doors, that's fine. Okay, so we can rebuild this. Catatonic DZ because they were tired. Damn it, DZ. Alright, orders allow. Get that all cleaned up. DZ, we'll get you rescued. Spider, did you get patched up? You have not yet, but you're gonna be fine. Rescue DZ. And then, who needs to be patched up still? Nitro got patched up, Nag's patched up. So Spider's the only one that needs to get patched up. Okay, everybody's alive. We didn't lose anybody. Disease infection. Nitro's gotten an infection. Let's get you tended by our best doctor if it's available. That would be Dr. Makoto. 52%, that's a decent enough tend. Never infection. This time it was on Nag. Let's get you tended. Who are hunting Makoto? Not good. Spider, you're the only one that's up right now. I need you to escort him back. Another infection. So Ned got a double infection, but he's gonna get patched up. Okay, let's just keep on escorting him back. I really don't want to fight this cougar if I can avoid it. Well, that happened. And our hemogen is way too low to be doing this. We're gonna have to just bonk him. Hunt, let's just have you finish him off. Okay, so at least we survived the cougar. Everybody will get patched up. Hemogen is going to be a major issue at the moment. DZ, even though you're catatonic, we can take some hemogen from you. Makoto, hemogen, Nitro, your blood loss is minor. We can take some hemogen from you. Nag, you're in really bad shape, but we're gonna take hemogen from you anyway. Okay, hopefully we get... Oh, those infection 10s are not good. Nag, you may not make it. So we'll have to really keep an eye on their infection. But they're ahead of this one for the moment. Well, they may make it after all. Slaughterer Spider. They're going to vent their anger on the animals. You know, that's fine. We don't have to have the accident. Go ahead and take out your anger. Is what it is. We can always get more animals later on. Okay, we will need to do some more hunting. Who can do hunting? Makoto's the only one right now. Everybody else is down. Okay, our meals are at 16. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hunt them. Don't worry about taming the bucks. Try to get as much meat as we can. Are there any dead animals that we can maybe go grab? There's a badger here, cougar here, the buck here. The good thing is these corpses are actually fairly well preserved right now because of the cold. So let's just grab all that. There's a red fox, there's a timber wolf, wild boar, yak. That should give us a lot of meat. Okay, so DZ is the only one that's still down. Nag is broken at the moment. Let's move this into here. I don't think we need these anymore, so let's just get rid of those for the time being. Okay. Sorry guys, give me just 1 second. I'm just checking something off stream real quick. Christmas, how are you, bud? Hope you're having a great weekend. Death Yak 1, that's okay. Just means we're gonna get more meat. So I am okay with that. Okay, meat situation, we're at 264. Quest available for desperate survivors. 3 desperate refugees are approaching. I don't have the food to take refugees. They would only be here for 6 days, but I just don't have the food right now. Let's go ahead and get everybody geared up again. So, DZ, we need to get you your pistol, nitro, bunk stick, nag. Let's get you a bunk stick. Actually, let's have you take the machine pistol. I think that should be good. Andre, I sent you that if you want to clip it. Okay, Gilrod, not too worried about that. Visitor, they have items for trade. Of course, DZ is broken. Let's have Spider go talk to them for right now. So they have a anomaly book that we don't care about. We did pick up a pump shotgun. It's a poor pump shotgun. I don't think I'm going to use that. Sleep Club, we can sell that. Molotovs I won't use. We'll hold on to the frags for right now. Actually, you know what? The frags, we can let that go. I need to get money. Flash, good pants we'll hold on to. The rest of this I think we'll hold on to for the moment. They do have herbal meds. Let's buy those. We'll give them a little bit of our gold. And research, we're currently on electricity. We're at 190. We need to get caught up on research. Spring should be beginning pretty soon, though. Tantrum, Makoto, because they're ravenously hungry. We're working on it, Makoto. We have meals. Why aren't you eating? Alright, well, rip that bed. We also need to home zone our wall. That was one thing I forgot to do. At least this will all get rebuilt again. We do need to put our door in up here since it got broken. The steel and wood we're sitting okay on. Quest available for monumental blueprint. We don't know what stone cutting is, so we can't do that. Yeah, I think we're at that phase that we just need to focus on research. I could probably do a 5th research bench if we need it. There is plenty of room in there for it. Is there any other production that we can be doing? Art bench, we can go ahead and get that in. We'll just do a stool for now. We could probably put some dining chairs in. And I think there is some jade on the map, so let's go ahead and get the jade mined out. Oh no, there is no jade on the map. Okay. That's unfortunate. Andre. Yeah, Andre, I should have told you to turn your headphones down. So that's been tested. That happened. Okay, 700 meat. Unfortunately, this meat's probably gonna spoil on us. Okay, we do have research going on. Maybe we can get electricity and save the meat. I don't know. Got you good. You got me good too. Blame Haynes. That was all Haynes' fault. Oh god, Haynes. Haynes, save your money. I'm sure it could go to much better use than throwing it at me. Okay. I don't think there was an ancient danger on this map, so once we get electricity, I'm not sure what direction we want to go. No ancient danger down here. I think we probably do some exploratory strip mining. See if we can find some jade or some other resources that maybe we can make something of. Wife and kids will waste it anyway. Yeah, at least let them enjoy it, right? Is there any silver ore on the map? No silver ore. What is on the map? Gold ore. We did get that little bit of gold earlier. There was no jade. Is there any uranium? Oh. I think it's just compact steel. Oh wow, there's only 3 more things of components. Components are going to be a bottleneck this run. That is going to be a problem. So there's some here and there's some up next to our base. Oh boy. We may have to do some strip mining. Boy, my FPS is horrible today too. I'm not sure what's causing that. Good point. Let's do a little more hunting. So we'll grab a doe and a buck. Now I guess we probably need to dig out a storeroom somewhere. So our storeroom can kind of go over in this area. If we're gonna do that, mining. If we came off the workshop here, let's just plan this out real quick. No, no, no. You don't do that. Cancel that. So shelf here, shelf here. So 1, 2. This would be a shelf, this would be a shelf, shelf, shelf. Mining. Do a shelf there. Shelf there, a shelf there. I don't like this setup here. I mean, this could be our storeroom over here. Just not gonna look very pretty. Maybe we just mine all this out. Just to do that for right now. So we'll make this into a, the problem is it's right at the front of our base. I don't necessarily like that. Cancel that plan. I think I want to put it over here. So planning. DZ is in a daze. So hallway, so this will be a door here. So door going in there. And then shelves. We could do something like this for our storage. Cancel that. So we would just have one little spot that we're short, but that could be our shelf storage. So if we do that, we need to dig out all of this. Let's do that. We'll make this into our storeroom. And then we could come off down here and we could do either royalty stuff, or we could make this into genetics, and advanced machining and stuff can go down there. Cool, okay. That should get us through the early game. And we do need to home zone that. We have run out of food again. So we have started growing. There is some rice that will be coming in. DZ, let's have you grab your gun. Where did your machine pistol go? Oh, it's down there. Go equip that. Let's just go ahead and hunt these 2 bucks. Quest available for Axel's infestation. No, Axel. We will not be doing that. Hemogen. Keep on getting distracted, guys. Gotta remind me about Hemogen. Every single time. I keep on forgetting about it. We have no medical beds available, which is fine. I think we go ahead and dig out these other bedrooms. We'll just make those into hospital beds if we need to. Okay, we found some steel. Days Makoho. Ate raw food. We're not cooking. We're gonna need to do more hunting than what we're doing. There's a lot of predators. The predators are very scary. I wonder if we can get this muffalo with just 2 people. Actually, DZ's the only one that's not broken. Scratch that. We'll wait until DZ is not broken. I will try to hunt that. So we'll grab that ibex. That's rotten. I think all of these corpses are gonna be rotten. There's a couple of yaks down here. Let's hunt them. That's pretty good meat. And then hopefully that'll give us enough food. At least until our plants start coming in. Nitro due to hideous environment. That's fine. That's understandable. More steel up here. So at least we're gonna have the steel to get electricity going. Raid, the whip eagles. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. Drop pod raid. Okay, there's 3 of them down here. Ooh, that's not exciting at all. Where else are they at? Over here? Okay, they have mollies. It's not that many raiders. Not sure what you're gonna do with the smoke launcher. EMP grenades, frag grenades. So the frag grenades are really the only thing. DZ, I wonder if you can maybe pop some shots on him and just get a bleed. Okay, so who's got the frags? Do you do? You're the one I'm most worried about. Shoot him. Okay, good. Smoke launcher doesn't mean anything. Oh, we're go juicing. Okay, good hits. Let's go ahead and back up. Okay, so you're bleeding. You're dead. You have EMP grenades that are going to do nothing. I would like to get another hit on you. Okay, you're pretty dead. The other 2, where did they go? They're down here. Nails, I don't know why you're following me. You're just gonna die. Okay, a couple more good hits. They'll bleed out. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can get some hits on these guys. Okay, we're beginning their assault. Let's go ahead and go back home. You go over there. You two come out here. He's got to go down in any second. Back up. Bonk him. He's down. Boy, Nails is tough. Is this a tough pawn? Recluse nervous. So many hits on Nails. Alright, Nails is down. They're retreating. And the other two are coming up. Let's get you guys over here. DZ, let's get you here. Did we get a bleed on you? We got a bleed on you. Shoot him. Okay, good hits. Back up. Shoot you. I think you two can just butt out of here. Let's have you kite up here. Okay, good headshot. Okay, you're pretty injured. Go here. Go this way. Okay, let's go up here so you don't throw them at these guys. These guys can probably just stand down. You got to be going down anytime now. 6 hours. Your consciousness is 83 though. Okay, let's go this way. And back up. Okay, one down. I believe that should be all the raiders. So Ray is down. Ray, Pyromaniac, Neurotic, Unwavering. We would not want Ray. Julio fell down. Bodymire, Pessimist, Asexual. Don't think that we want him either. So yeah, let's just stand down. Let's get everybody out here firing fires. Alcohol binge on Nag. Well, go have a beer, Nag. That's fine. We have 3 pawns that are broken and 2 that can fight fires. This is fine. Everything is fine. raining, you guys go stand down. Okay. Not too bad for the rain. Certainly could have been worse. We do have some meals being made. At least that will start catching us up a little bit. Then hopefully we can get out of these mood breaks. Psychotic Wandering, Neg just came out of theirs, so that's a little bit better. Let's haul this out. Okay, these rooms are done. So we'll wait for him to get that cleaned up, and then we'll get the shelving put in here. Probably should go ahead and pre-chop a little more wood. Grab all that. That grizzly bear is a little bit scary being inside of here. Let's go ahead and try to deal with the grizzly bear now. Okay, it's going after Spider. Okay, grizzly bear has been dealt with. Good job, guys. Okay, so no more threats there within our walls. That's good. And we have grizzly bear BT. Let's do Hemogen again. Then we'll go ahead and make some more beds. A poor bed, we'll try again there. Good bed, we'll take that. Normal bed, that's fine. And a good bed, okay. So we just need to replace one. Okay, another normal bed. Let's set this one to be medical. And this one can be medical as well. Okay, so our living quarters should be set for the time being. We'll have to eventually think about where we're going to put our royal bedrooms. So maybe the royal bedrooms will come off in this area here. If we were going to plan that out, what it would look like is we would have one there. We'd have one here. So that would potentially be 2 royal bedrooms. And then we could have a hallway coming off this way and do like our royalty area over here. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and start getting our shelving up. So this will be unfrozen, and we can get rid of this. Keep on misclicking. So this will be our storeroom area. Link all those. Let's just make sure I did this right. Unfrozen. So that'll get everything moved into the mountain. So we finally have this all cleaned up. Visitors. They have some items to trade. Okay, let's go see what they have to trade. DZ, let's have you go trade. They have herbal meds, we'll take that. The smoke launcher, we'll keep that in case that we have any mech raids. I guess we just sell them a little bit of our gold. Yeah, we'll just take a little bit of silver, every little bit that we can get. Flash Storm. This one's actually kind of close, so I think I am gonna fight this. That's a heck of a screenshot right there, guys. Spider. Observe rotting corpse. Okay. That flash storm wasn't too bad. We probably need a little more rice at this point. Go ahead and expand that out. And we can cancel this plan, we no longer need it. See, I don't really care about this crafting spot anymore. Badger has become self-tamed. Do we keep the badger? I don't think we do. I think we just slaughter it. I know one of our aspirations was to become bonded to an animal. We'll find a good animal for Spider to get bonded to eventually. I think the badger is the one, though. Bulk goods trader is coming by, and then this growing pod sprout, let's harvest it. DZ, let's have you go talk to them. Okay, so you can have all this bird skin, the light leather, pig skin, sure. We'll hold on to some plain leather for the moment in case we need to make any more clothing. Panthera fur, wolf skin, fox fur, sell that. Carpet making blueprint we don't really want. Art book. 2 art books. Excellent recreation book. I'm not too worried about all of that. I don't think I want anything else from them. The reinforced barrels might not be a bad idea to start thinking about picking those up. If we sell them all of our plain leather, I mean, we can just take straight cash for it. I think we just keep on stocking cash at this point. Components are going to be a long-term issue. We're going to need a lot of components soon. Maybe we just go ahead and buy 20 components. We'll do that to get us started. This might be a run of the ABCs. Always buy components. needs Death Rest. Let's go ahead and give Spider Death Rest now. And let's set you to auto wake so I don't forget about you. Transport pod crash. Ray, who is you? Super immune and psychically deaf. Amazing at melee. It's a Hussar. It is a Hussar. Well, unfortunately, we cannot do anything for you. We can patch you up though. So, being a Hussar, if we just patch them up, they should get up and walk off the map. We did our good deed, chat. We're gonna have to start growing our own heal root too. I just don't see any heal root coming up. Let's do heal root down here. Should be enough. Ambrosia sprout, drugs, yay! We like drugs. Did burn through just about all that wood with the shelves, so we may need to do a little more wood chopping. We can just grab this little bit over here, replenish that. Pulsing spree on DZ. DZ will probably just get his ass beat. Raid! The Confederacy has arrived. They are attacking immediately. They are approaching from multiple angles. So tribals, we get 4 of them. Turtle. So just 5. 6. Okay, get everybody over here. Easy, I really need you to snap out your shit. Nitro, can you just go bonk him? Oh, he snapped out of it. Get you guys over here as well. Extinguish that fire. Okay, you two go over here. You guys come over here. Get you down here. You two up here. Okay, we took a couple of hits. If we can get one more down, I think they should flee. Okay, he's fleeing. Get you guys over here. Push down. Okay, let's force him to come up to us. You are bleeding out pretty soon. Nag, let's have you self-tend. Okay, is that everybody? That is everybody. Okay, Makoto. 10 nag, 10 nitro. Greedy Body Purist Teetotaler, we're not going to worry about you. Dabra, you're unwavering, we're not going to worry about you. I think that was everybody. Everybody else died. Oh, we had a minor fire up here. Okay. Berserk Makoto. Oh, that's not good. Makoto, please don't die. Okay, Makoto is down. That is fine. Makoto, you're gonna die right away. DZ, I need you to tend him. Okay. He will be fine. You die in 5 hours. You're gonna be fine. Let's get Nitro tended. Infection. Infection on Nag. So we need to get that taken care of right away. So currently, DZ is the best doctor I have. Okay. Nitro, you're good enough. DZ, go rescue Nag and then deal with his infection. And Nag just passed out. Okay. The infection, at least it's patched. That's gonna be a really bad infection, though. I don't know that we can actually get ahead of that. Well, 07 Nag, we're gonna strip him. Okay, let's let DZ get a little bit of rest. Everybody else, I think you'll live. You may not be happy, but at least you guys are patched up and you'll live. The DZ needs to take a nap. Okay, Nag is back up again. Nag, you need to rest. Clean first. Is it even worth us trying here? I don't think it is. I mean, there's just absolutely no way that we can actually get ahead of that. Okay, Nag, I think, you know what, Nag, we're gonna just send you away. We appreciate your services. Unfortunately, we don't have a doctor that can take care of you. Goodbye. hopefully Nag is able to, you know, find a doctor out in the wild. Bye, Nag. Okay. I hate to do that, but the mood break or the mood debuff that we take is only a -3. Whereas if he dies, it's gonna be a whole lot more. So, visitors, Coda. Coda has things to trade. And Makoto is back up again. Makoto, let's get you a gun. You know, I think Makoto, let's give you one of these recurve bows. I think the recurve bows will be a little bit better. Combat supplier, perfect timing. DZ, let's get you up. Let's get you hauling. Maybe we can afford an assault rifle now, if they have one. Oh, they have a Zeus hammer. They have a mono sword. Okay, so if we get a mono sword, that would fulfill one of our aspirations that we wanted. 2880. I don't think there's any way we can get that. we do not have enough for that. We'll take your meds. 100% take that. The growing seed, you can have that. The short bows, we'll sell those. The extra recurve bow, we can sell it. War crimes. War crimes are a possibility, but they don't have very many good ranged weapons. This revolver is probably better than what we have. So I think we just do that trade. DZ, let's go ahead and haul all that in. And then you can have the revolver that we just bought, and then Makoto, we'll give you the machine pistol. At least we have some meds now. As much as I like some good war crimes, I don't think that I'm going to do war crimes right now. The rescue of Kirsten, 32-year-old, really good researcher. Not going to be able to travel over there, unfortunately. We just need to get electricity at this point. We do have a little bit of cloth. We could maybe bring the billiards table in. Let's go ahead and do that. Would have been nice to get the mono sword, but not yet. Billiards table is up. Yeah, our food situation is still not looking good. Let's do a little bit of hunting. Let's just do 2 for now. Ooh, an egg. Wild goose egg. Once we actually get electricity up and I can get the freezer online, then we can do some mass hunting. Tantrum spider, due to sunlight sensitivity. Spider, you should be on a night schedule. I'm not sure why you're awake right now. Yeah, lots of rice coming in. That should solve our food issue. We can turn our meals down a little bit. 25 is fine. Right, so Spider, how are we doing on your progress right now? So we have fulfilled absolutely none of your aspirations. We will get a blade link weapon eventually. Bonding with an animal. We could make a little bit of kibble. Let's make... do until we have 20. Unpause at 10. we'll go ahead and allow some kibble to be made because I think we're going to start catching up on our crops. That goods trader is coming by. DZ, let's have you go chat with them. Glitter meds, Death Rest Capacity Serum would be decent, but I don't have the money for it. They have an Insanity Lance, could get us out of a pinch if we needed to. Let's sell the rest of the gold. I think we just sell the gold and move on. Maybe we grab 2 emergency glitter meds. Let's make sure everybody is set to herbal. And we need to get some herbal meds. Why are we not growing? Surely there's some wild heal root, right? Heal root down here. So let's try to grab the wild heal root if we can. Link's Revenge. Rip. We probably need to put these fires out. Dazed DZ, okay. And once again, chat, you have forgotten to remind me about Hemogen. Okay. Sure, Spider would enjoy some extra Hemogen. Ooh, free stuff. So we got a Juggernaut Serum, we got more Glitter Meds, and we got Blinding Pulse Side Trainer. Let's go ahead and just grab those. So we could maybe have, we could have Spider use that Side Trainer. Is it level 2? It is level 2. Have to think about that. Andre. Need them to get back on research. Very important. We don't have anybody doing planting. Why? Sowing is allowed. Okay, now DZ is doing it. Good. So it's currently summer. Yeah, a little bit more time for growing. Hopefully we can get the rest of that corn brought in. I don't think that we're going to resell the corn. So I think we'll change that over to heel root and just try to get some heel root. Visitors. See what the visitors have to trade. And then I need to remember to do converting as well. Short bow, you can have that. 52 silver to give us. You know, I don't... Blinding Pulse is really good, though. Yeah, I think we'll hold on to it. Let's give you this tribal wear. I think that's about all we can do. The Juggernaut Serum, we could use that on our vampire, or on spider. Okay, hopefully this will be enough corn stocks up for the winter. Yeah, we'll have almost 1,000 corn, so that should be enough to get us through the winter. Carpaz, what do we get? More cloth, okay. We could probably make some toques at this point. And since we got that extra cloth, let's go ahead and get our poker table in. And we can get some nice armchairs for him as well. We'll do 2 for the time being. See how much cloth we have left after that. Okay, so that should keep everybody nice and warm. Yeah, down to -92, minimum comfortable temperature, -51, 28, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so they will be just fine in winter. We still have 900 cloth even after that's done. And do 2 more. We'll replace these. That's going to use 600 of it, so we'll still have a couple hundred left. Bad caribou. We can probably just hunt it. Oh, mistakes may have been made. Let's split you guys off. Okay, you're going that way. Caribou dealt with. A little bit beat up, but doesn't look like anything life-threatening. A little friendly fire never hurt anybody, right? Okay, and we need to look at our work again. Do we have work for everybody? So DZ and Makoto, yep, you guys are doing hunting. Fine. All right, everybody's healed up again. DZ, what are your needs? Darkness. Unsightly environment. Transport by crash. Emmy, who's you? Fast learner, but a wimp and delicate. It's a genie, a really good crafter, good intellectual, good cook. This could help out a little bit. Do I want this genie? I mean, a 13 in crafting is very, very good. I think I take the genie. Yes, Nitro. Let's go capture them. Let's get you converted. Let's make sure somebody patches you up. Okay. Genie acquired. The genie has a little bit of shooting skill as well, even though they're a wimp. We can at least give them a ranged weapon. Having an extra shooter wouldn't be bad right now. War crime. They're an enemy. They're from an enemy faction. So once we get electricity finished up with research, then we'll go ahead and start smoothing the walls to make the place look a little bit better. We need to get to production. Production is way behind right now. That signal's been lost. That's fine. I fully expected that. I do think stone cutting will be the next thing that I research as well. Panhunter pack. That's a lot of bunnies. Alright, let's keep everybody behind the wall. Bunnies will protect us. You know, I just thought the perfect pet for Spider. We could tame a bunny, and Spider can bond with the bunny. I think that might be the play. Tame a frog? There's not any on this map, unfortunately. I mean, it'd be cool if we could get like a black bear. That would be a nice thing for him to bond with. But I think they're pretty hard. Oh, we could actually bond him with a hedgehog. What's the taming? Handling skill 6. You know what? We're gonna tame the hedgehog. Spider needs a hedgie. Travelers wish for aid. They want silver. No, but we will consider war crimes. You're a good constructor, but not very good at anything else. You're not very good. Jealous. Nope. Okay. Well, good luck with the 2 bunnies that are left. Okay. Bunny rabbits are down. We can go ahead and let everybody back out again. And name it Sonic? I could. My first hedgehog I had was named Spike. And then I had a chocolate chip hedgehog that was named Cookie. and then they had babies, and I forgot what I named the babies. Spike and Cookie. Those were my two hedgies. Hey, we successfully tamed the hedgehog. And electricity is done. Okay, let's get stone cutting. Yeah, the animal mod is on, but there's no sphinxes on the map. This map tile doesn't have that wide of a variety. Okay, so Spider, where's your bedroom? Let's get a nice bed for your hedgie. So we'll get a nice bearskin bed for the hedgie. And then the hedgehog is going to just be, well, I guess it can be allowed anywhere. Zone. I may actually want to do this different. Allowed area. See, so it can go into Spider's bedroom. It's allowed to come out here. It can go in here. We will allow the hedgie to have food. And have we made kibble yet? We have. Where is the kibble? Kibble is in the storeroom. Okay, so the hedgie can go up here and eat kibble, and then it can go in the entertainment room, and it can go to Spider's bedroom. I think that's a good spot for the hedgie. Okay, electricity. So we'll get stone cutting, and then we need to get air conditioning as well, but electricity. Power. Let's get a wind turbine up. And then we're gonna have to start smoothing walls. Raid. Trice people are attacking immediately. 6 of them. Let's try to just meet them outside the walls. Hold the store open. Okay. You two over here. Spider, you're good on Hemogen. You're gonna come from that angle? Let's go over here instead. Okay, Spider, let's have you go down here. Kill him. That's not good. Spider, I'm gonna need you to start killing people. Okay, they're fleeing. Rescue him. Coagulate him. Easy, go rescue him. You're gonna have to coagulate him as well. Okay. Wolf. Undergrounder, abrasive, creepy breathing. Really good stats here. Unfortunately, the creepy breathing, I don't think we can deal with. Take all that. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Crolio. Undergrounder, great memory, asexual. They'll get off the map before we can get them. Let's just make sure we take care of our own. Easy, you're fine, you're fine, you will be fine. Right eye was cut out. Ugh. Well, we can take some hemogen from you. Left arm was cut off. That's not good. Very much not ideal. Spider, I need you in bed. Oh no, don't start death rest. Never mind. You know what? Why don't you just self-heal? Go tend yourself. And Spider is down. Okay. Spider will be fine. Wandering Crafter needing help. He wants us to host somebody for 15 days for a great bow or a vac suit and some silver or goodwill. We're gonna decline that. We need more wood. We have run out of wood finally. Transport pod crash. Zealor. Oh, they brought me an assault rifle. We'll take that. Good shot, night owl kind. Good at construction and crafting. We are going to commit war crimes. Actually, you know what? We will just rescue them and hope that they join on their own free will. I think we can probably rescue them in time. That assault rifle we will absolutely take. Conversion. Okay, our prisoner, our genie, is ready to recruit. Get you recruited. All right, we'll see if they just join us on their own free will. That would be lovely. Infection. All right, let's give you meds. We probably need to get some more heal root as well. We're lacking in the heal root department. I guess for right now, we'll use a good med just to see if we can save you. Nitro's gonna go beat up some stuff, that's fine. Okay, good 10 there. Let's change this to herbal med. Spider, go get your steel club back. Flips. Nitro, we need to get you a club. Mad Turkey, where is said Mad Turkey? Arzen with a raid of 3. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Arzen. Andre, if you can shout out Arzen, that would be great. Guys, I'm Ice Yoshi. If you haven't met me before, I do RimWorld streams on the weekend. And yeah, we are currently doing a Sanguophage Naked Brutality run, which is not the easiest thing in the world. We started out with 2 pawns, a Sanguophage, and a baseliner. That was a blood bag for us. Unfortunately, the baseliner didn't make it. But our goal with this run is our Sanguophage has aspirations that they would like to fulfill. So they would like to get married at some point in their life. They would like to get ultimate revenge on a centipede. They want a blade link weapon, and they would like to bond with an animal. And our win con is, if we can complete all of those fulfillment requirements, then our Sanguophage has achieved everything they are looking for in life. So that is kind of where we're at. But yeah, Arzen, what were you streaming today? Andre, did you actually get booped? RIP? Clearly didn't work. Haynes with a $5 tip. Thank you so much, Haynes. Haynes, you gotta stop throwing money at me, bud. I will get the leaderboard updated for you. Thank you so much again for the 5, Haynes. Really appreciate it. All right, DZ got beat up by the turkey. Makoto, let's go up here, shoot the turkey. You two go beat it. I did not see the turkey got in. I got distracted. Probably because I was holding these doors open, so that was my bad. That's okay. Spider can just deal with the turkey. Bonk. Spider, why don't you go rescue DZ? Bring all this back in again. There you go, Arzen. Guys, if you aren't following Arzen, Arzen is a very close friend of mine. I've known him for many years. Amazing, amazing streamer, great VTuber. Please make sure to go follow him if you haven't already. Okay, our food situation, we're sitting really good going into winter. Plenty of corn, plenty of rice. We have potatoes. We probably should do a little bit of hunting. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of meat. We'll hunt these 2 does. And Spider, let's have you, after you're done feeding him, somebody needs to get on cooking. Why is my cook not cooking? Makoto. Okay, when you wake up, I need you cooking. Okay, meals are finally being produced. Currently we have 6 people here. We probably need to go to 30 meals. Distress signal, I'm not gonna be able to take that. Food is dealt with. Go ahead and go eat a meal, Makoto. Get a meal. That'll make you a little bit happier. The depressive trait is what's bringing it down. Spider, let's have you clean. Okay, so once we get that cleaning done, that should help a little bit with the moods. DZ, let's go ahead and bring in some of this wood. I think we got enough chopped already. Let's refuel. Add wild boar. The door is still open. Makoto, let's get you over here. Spider and Nitro, let's get you up here as well. I gotta remember to shut the dang door. Okay. Boar down. Hunt. And Spider, let's run you out and close the door real quick. So we've got some of our walls are smoothed. After stone cutting, we'll need to get air conditioning, and then we can get our freezer finally finished off. And then from there, we probably need to go into batteries. We could start running a little bit of our power. So hidden conduit. So this is all going to run down here through these walls. And really, I don't necessarily have to smooth all the walls and run through the walls. I could run through the hallway here. That is an option. That way I normally do that. Oh, that's an issue. We need waterproof. Fix that issue. Forgot we had this little lake here. There's actually fish in here too. We could do some fishing if we wanted to. Looks like our guest has left us, so unfortunately we didn't get to keep them. DZ, let's give you your assault rifle. Convert him. Emmy, are you about ready to join us? 17.3. We still have a while to go. Transport pod crash. Fresh, who's you? Hard worker, pessimist, trigger happy. Not very good at combat. probably not the traits that we're looking for, so Makoto, just go tend him, and we'll send him on his way. Let's see. So we've got most of that smoothing done here. So I'm not going to worry about running power down here quite yet. Insulting Spree by DZ. DZ, you're about to get your butt kicked again. So we do have Ambrosia. I believe everybody is on Stay Happy. Let's make sure. Let's go ahead and just have everybody carry meds as well. So it should be taking Ambrosia for moods at this point. So, and how's our hedgehog doing? He's just kind of chilling. Oh, we never assigned him to his bed. We gotta make sure we do that. Okay, I see cleaning getting done, so we should be heading back to research now. Always a great sign. Quest available for a monument. We still don't know how to do stone cutting, so we can't take that yet. Let's go ahead and do another round of Hemogen. Spider's gonna need Death Rust again pretty soon. We probably should have him do it now. While we're caught up on things. Pepper pods, what do we get? More corn. Okay, perfect for the winter. We have entered fall. We won't get any more corn or heel root grown. Let's turn sowing off here. Simple meals have rotted away in storage. That's odd. But we didn't want those meals anyway. one thing that we will do is let's put a vent here. So what's going to end up happening, and I kind of hate that I have to do it this way. Actually, what I can do is I can just vent it off this way. So we'll put 2 coolers here, and then we'll build a wall here and have it vent the heat out that way, and hopefully it doesn't superheat this room. We'll just wall that off. Did we run out of wood again? We have 213 wood. We probably should do a little more chopping. Just grab that little bit there. Actually, what we could do, let's put a door here. We can make this into a little battery room, so we can get 1, 2, 3. We can get 4 batteries in there. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we do that. Animal disease plague on our hedgie. No, Makoto, save a hedgie. All right, 50% 10. That's pretty good for a hedgehog. Chunks of spacecraft, 3 components. We will certainly take those since we are component starved. All right, stone cutting is done. Air conditioning is the next step. So we'll grab that, and then batteries will be after that. Raid the Whip Eagles. They are attacking immediately. A group of pirates. 3 of them. Those are all melees. It did not say that they were coming from multiple angles, so I think it's just the 3. Okay, we can easily deal with this raid. Yeah, let's just get you guys over here. DZ, you are gonna be the end of me, bud. Alright, I think we can still take this, though. Where are you going? Shoot him? I said shoot him. Okay, we're slightly faster than him. Go down here. Missed our shots there. Run, 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 run. Good hits on him. We took a small little hit. They are actually faster than us. Okay, let's run and let them deal with the wolf. we should be faster than the pig, just barely. Okay, these two should be bleeding pretty heavily at this point. We just need to run the pig until he falls over. We just took a couple of bruises. That's fine. Is there any other predator that I can make mad? There's a bear and a mega sloth down here. Let's shoot you. Nope, sure can't. So we're gonna bring him down this way and take a shot at the bear. Let's see if we can take another shot here. Okay, good hit. Okay, this should pretty much be over. He should just fall over from blood loss at this stage. So I may not have to actually shoot another animal. Nitro, you can stand down. I don't think that we need you anymore. Boy, we just cannot hit any shots, can we? Why is he so fast? We should easily be outrunning him at this point. There we go. A couple of good hits. That should slow him down. Oh no, Makoto broke! He should still win this. Maybe not. Nitro, get over here. Oh, Nitro has food poisoning. RIP. There's no way Nitro gets over there. Right, Makoto, you stay down. You took bruises. You're gonna be just fine. No, they're gonna actually take him. Oh, no! Makoto's gonna get kidnapped. I don't think there's any way that Nitro can get over here and save him. He's gonna have to go over here. If they try to go up here, we might be able to block him, but if they go over here, they might be faster than us. Yeah, they are. Let's just see if we can make a run for it. Okay, he fell over. Oh no, you're gonna go that way? And Nitro's just not gonna be fast enough. RIP! Well, bye Makoto. And you're gonna die in 2 hours. We'll just send you back home. I'm gonna take your clothing. Makoto has been kidnapped. RIP. Okay, he saved the Ever 3 at least. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Makoto was one of the pawns I didn't want to lose, so we've lost our cook. Spider, congratulations. You are now in charge of cooking. Probably need somebody else on construction at this point too. So we'll have DZ do some construction. Okay. Okay, cool. Guys, it's been a blast. I think I'm gonna call it there. I need to get some food. I am starving. So I do apologize again for the late start, but thank you again for everybody that came by today. Haynes, the support that you show, my friend, I can't say enough. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow, and we will continue this run. So let me make sure I actually save. Okay, so that will be saved. But yeah, we'll continue this run tomorrow. It's 50-50 how this is going to go. I'm not sure how it's going to play out. The problem is, as soon as we get pawns, we're losing the pawns, and we haven't found any real god pawns yet. We are stable for the most part, but we're way behind on research, and we're at 31,000 wealth right now. So the raids could get a little trickier if we can't start teching up. We do have a decent assault rifle, but we don't have any decent melee weapons. So that's kind of where we're at for the moment. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, anything can happen. We've gone from having 10 pawns down to 1 pawn and recovering the run to, you know, absolute disasters. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.